Hi, I'm Tony, and this language learning method is called LinguaBlox. Today we're going to practice asking and answering 20 questions in Spanish that you can use to jump right into conversation, even if you're a complete beginner in Spanish. The idea is you learn the language through the conversation. Often the way it's set up is we think if I learn the language, then I'll be able to use it. You learn the language by using it. It's like thinking I'm going to learn to swim and then get in the pool. You learn by being in the pool. So in the spirit of jumping right in, language is a creative tool. Language conversation is a back and forth game. On the screen, questions come down, answers go up. It's like you're defending yourself against the question. And at the end of this video, I'm going to just read the 20 questions, which you can use to quiz yourself. So you'll hear the question, you'll pause, and if you can respond, if you can't respond, you go back and figure out how to respond. But imagine if you could answer 20 questions by reflex in Spanish. That would be pretty good. And I believe it's the first step. The first goal in language learning, be able to answer your 20 must-know questions. Why not? If you can't answer those questions, you don't speak the language, so you might as well just start there. The OPI, Oral Proficiency Interview, military-style speaking test, is the 20 questions you'll be asked. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde estás ahora? All the way down through ¿Dónde naciste? ¿A dónde has viajado? And so on and so forth, right? So if that looks foreign to you now, good, because that means you have a lot to learn. I also recommend practicing in writing, so you can grab a notebook and practice answering your questions in writing. It really helps write it into your mind. Okay, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'll give you the word-for-word breakdown just to be sure. Hello, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Fine, and you? Bien. ¿Y tú? All right. You could spend 3 hours on that. I mean, I care about muscle memory and reflex more than just like, okay, what's next? All right, so here's the test. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ask me, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. ¿Y tú? Bien. All right. And then each section will have the practice, so you know how it goes. Where are you? Where is donde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Like before, ¿cómo estás? Now it's ¿dónde estás? I'm here. Estoy aquí. I'm here now. Estoy aquí ahora. We just like having the words here and now as like the first vocab, right? So estoy aquí ahora, right? A little more specific, I'm at home. Estoy en casa. If you're in the work, it's en el trabajo. So estoy en el trabajo. If you're in the school, at school, it's en la escuela. So you have multiple choice here. Estoy en casa, estoy en el trabajo, or estoy en la escuela. So I'm asking you, ¿dónde estás tú ahora? En casa, en el trabajo, en la escuela, en otro lugar. ¿Dónde estás ahora? What are you, qué estás doing, haciendo, I say. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? ¿Qué estás haciendo? I'm practicing. Estoy practicando. We're still pivoting around that estoy verb starting point. Have been the whole time so far. Estoy practicando. So if you're practicing, say, estoy practicando. If you're learning, say, estoy aprendiendo. If you're speaking Spanish, say, estoy hablando español. I'm speaking Spanish now. Estoy hablando español ahora. ¿Tú? ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? We're doing past, present, future along the top. You see the verb timeline? That's really the only grammar. That's like the basics of grammar is time. It's past, present, future. So can I say I'm going to do this? I am doing this. I did that. That's what we're doing here right away. Okay, I'm going to do something. Look at the top right. Future tense. Boy, like a B. Voy a, down at the bottom, voy a practicar. Gonna practice, same verbs. I'm gonna study, gonna speak Spanish today. So I'm gonna speak Spanish today is voy a hablar español hoy. Just push buttons. Remember how language is a creative tool? It's like a keyboard that you touch. Voy a estudiar español mañana. Right? I'm going to study Spanish tomorrow. Esta noche means tonight. So tell me I'm going to practice Spanish tonight. I don't know. You know? Voy a practicar español esta noche. Question for you. ¿Vas a practicar español? ¿Vas a hablar español? ¿Mucho español conmigo? You see how it's just infinite. It becomes, very quickly becomes infinite. What are you going to do tomorrow? ¿Qué vas a hacer mañana? I'm going to, voy a, get it? Finally, past tense, top left, pasado, hablé. Hablé means I spoke. So look at the bottom there. Practiqué, I practiced, I studied, I spoke, I did this, I did that. Estudié español anoche. Hablé, da 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 da. Tú, ¿qué hiciste? What did you do? ¿Qué hiciste? What did you do today? ¿Qué hiciste hoy? What did you do yesterday? ¿Qué hiciste ayer? That's the verb you use. It's in pink. It's in hot pink for you, just so that you can remember it better, right? It's not a matter necessarily of conjugating the verb completely and going, oh, okay, now this week in my Spanish class we're on past tense verbs. It's like you're studying the language. Don't study the language, speak the language. Tell me what you did today. It's right there. You have options. What'd you do today? ¿Qué hiciste hoy? Ask me, ¿qué hiciste hoy? And I'm going to say, tomé café. Good excuse to grab my coffee and take a sip. Tomé café, and what else did I do? I swam in the lake. Not really. Nadé en el lago, you know? Okay, you should be in good shape by the time we get to the 20-question virtual OPI. Finally, what were you doing? This is a good tense to have. I was doing this. ¿Qué estabas haciendo? I was drinking coffee. Estaba tomando café, right? And I was studying German, you know, estaba estudiando alemán. You can say whatever you want. Let ChatGPT help you fill in the blanks. Anyway, practice writing, organizing your thoughts in Spanish. ¿Qué estabas haciendo hoy? How's the weather? ¿Cómo está el clima today? Today is hoy. ¿Cómo está el clima hoy? It makes much heat. Word for word. It makes much heat. Hace mucho calor today. Hoy. Hoy. Hoy is the easiest word. Hace mucho calor hoy. Maybe where you are, it makes a little cold, which would be hace poquito frío. Or maybe mix it this way, hace poquito calor. Or hace mucho frío if you're somewhere. Yeah. So, ¿cómo está el clima hoy? Hace mucho calor. Y donde tú estás, ¿cómo está el clima? Mucho calor, hace frío. ¿Cómo está el clima? All right? Those questions are what I call golden questions. Golden questions mean they have infinite answers, like the golden spiral. Because if I asked you, where are you, there could be infinite answers for that. You could be here 1 minute, there the next minute, right? Now we move into some important questions that aren't necessarily infinite, because if you ask me what my name is, ¿Cómo te llamas? It's the same today as is tomorrow, as opposed to my mood or my location, right? So just pointing out that golden questions are great because they generate vocabulary automatically. Every time you're in a new place, ask yourself, how would I say this place? You know, I'm on the patio. Oh, how do you say patio? You know, and then you look it up. Oh, estoy en el patio. Look at that. ¿Cómo te llamas? Ask me, ¿Cómo te llamas? I'll say, me llamo Tony. My friend Fabio, who's the co-creator of LinguaBlox, Fabio Colivier, excellent teacher. Me llamo Tony, Fabio, XYZ. Insert your name, ¿Cómo te llamas? From where are you? ¿De dónde eres? I'm, sort of permanent verb, soy. I'm de Chicago. Soy de Chicago, soy de São Paulo, soy de Brasil, soy de México, soy de Nueva York. Okay, ¿Dónde? Where? Vives? You live. ¿Dónde vives? Vivo en Chicago. You could say vivo en New York, vivo en Connecticut, vivo en Carolina del Norte, ¿entiendes? To what do you dedicate? I know I'm going super fast. Pause and relax if you want. ¿A qué te dedicas? No, it's literally to what you dedicate yourself. Te is yourself. So you dedicate yourself, you dedicate to a job, right? ¿A qué te dedicas? Practice it, just let it flow. ¿A qué te dedicas? Soy profesor. Soy profesor de español. You might say soy profesora as a female, or soy profesor, or soy lawyer, doctor, abogado, abogada, doctor, doctora. What do you do? ¿A qué te dedicas? Oh, soy, whatever, you know? Naciste, past tense. ¿Dónde naciste? Where were you born? ¿Dónde naciste? Yo. Copy me. Yo nací en Appleton, Wisconsin. ¿Y tú? ¿Dónde naciste? ¿Naciste en Estados Unidos? ¿O naciste en otro país? ¿Naciste en Brasil o en Inglaterra? No sé. ¿Dónde naciste? Right? Creciste, same kind of rhyme almost. Not rhyme, but pattern, right? Creciste is to grow. ¿Dónde creciste? Crecí in North Carolina. Right? So, nací en Appleton, Wisconsin, pero crecí en Carolina del Norte. ¿Y tú? ¿Dónde creciste? Moving right along. How is your city? Literally. How is your city? Which means how is it? Like, what's it like? ¿Cómo es? Really good question. ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es tu ciudad? Es bonita, very pretty, very nice. Es grande, big. Es small city, pequeña. ¿Cómo es tu ciudad? ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? You should be able to guess color favorito. Which is it? ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? Mi color favorito es rosa, fuchsia, verde, azul, amarillo. ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? ¿Cómo es un día típico? How is a typical day? Typical day, I wake up, gracias a Dios, me despierto a las 4 a.m., guys, every day. Me despierto a las 4, 5, 6. See how you can mix and match? I drink coffee at 6, go to the gym at 7, every day, guys. Me despierto a las 5, ¿no? Tomo café a las 6 o 7, voy al gimnasio a las 8, you know. Just a template. You erase the thing and write in your own stuff. It's just this is how you speak Spanish, right? What do you like to do in your free time? ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre? Me gusta leer. Me gusta ver series, right? Like Netflix shows. Escuchar música, listen to music. So, me gusta leer, me gusta ver series, me gusta escuchar música. I like to travel, me gusta viajar. I like to make videos on YouTube, me gusta hacer videos. And you figure out what you want to say to answer the question. ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre? What did you used to like to do? Part of the 20 questions, we're giving you all of the tenses or close, many different tenses. It's not like the typical Spanish class where it's like, oh, you don't get to learn past tense for 6 months or a year. It's all up front. Like you should be able to, it's not too hard. ¿Qué te gusta? Become ¿qué te gustaba? Can you say that? Te gustaba. Aba is like used to. ¿Qué te gustaba hacer when you were a kid? Cuando eras niño. I used to like to swim, ride on my bike, play football, I don't know. Me gustaba nadar. Me gustaba andar en bicicleta. Me gustaba jugar fútbol. Me gustaba play with my dogs, jugar con mis perros, okay? 2 more deals here. Why are you learning Spanish? ¿Por qué estás aprendiendo español? ¿Por qué estás, kind of circling back to the estás verb starting, verb nucleus, pivot point, you know. ¿Por qué? Why are you doing this? Like, ¿por qué estás aprendiendo? Estoy aprendiendo español. Let that be one chunk. Because, porque, I like to travel. I want to travel. I'm going to travel. To Mexico, to Argentina, to Colombia. You can, it's a variables system here. Switch out, say what you want to say. Estoy aprendiendo español porque me gusta viajar. Y porque quiero viajar a México. Y voy a viajar a Argentina o Colombia o no sé dónde. ¿Vale? Por fin, ¿a dónde? To where. Have you? Remember, we're doing all the tenses / aspects they're called in grammar? Perfect aspect. You have done this. It has been done. It has been done. You have traveled. I have traveled somewhere. ¿A dónde has viajado? Has. You have. Has viajado. Where? ¿A dónde? He viajado a México. He viajado a Brasil. No he viajado a Argentina. Pero quiero viajar. ¿A dónde has viajado? All right, here's your uninterrupted OPI now. I'm just going to read the questions, give you a 2-second pause. You pause the video, practice answering and writing would be great. Practice answering by speaking, okay? So, 1. Hola, ¿cómo estás? 2. ¿Dónde estás ahora? 3. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? 4. ¿Qué vas a hacer mañana? 5. ¿Qué hiciste hoy? 6. ¿Qué estabas haciendo hoy? 7. ¿Cómo está el clima hoy? ¿Hace mucho calor? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Dónde vives? ¿En qué ciudad vives? ¿No? ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿Dónde naciste? ¿Dónde creciste? ¿Cómo es tu ciudad? ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? ¿Cuál es tu animal favorito? ¿Cómo es un día típico para ti? ¿Qué haces en tu tiempo libre? ¿Qué te gustaba hacer cuando eras niño o niña? ¿Y por qué estás aprendiendo español? ¿Es para viajar a México o para viajar a España o Argentina o Colombia? ¿Y a dónde has viajado? ¿A dónde? ¿Has viajado a Cuba? ¿Has viajado a Florida, California, Europa? All right, so that's the LinguaBlox mix and match question answer game martial art, where you defend yourself against the oncoming questions, plus the military style OPI. That's it. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions about Spanish, this is a language that I actually kind of know. Like I teach Russian. Like I don't. So if you have real questions about Spanish, is my point. Put them in the comments and feel free to let me know what you think. There's also our school group. You can send me a direct message on school. The link is in the description there. So thanks for watching, and we'll do it again soon. Primeramente Dios. Hasta luego. Ciao, ciao.